What is up, guys? Gen here, and welcome to what are you called? Dragon Ball Online. In this video, I'm not gonna be doing any sort of gameplay, but this game's amazing. You can download it. The servers are back. Right now, the servers are full, so I can't play right now. So I decided that instead of playing, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna take a look at each hairstyle and what it looks like in Super Saiyan. For both the boy and the girl. So let's first start out with the male. We got this nice Gohan, teenage Gohan, like during the Cell Saga look for the hair. And I know you guys are thinking, wait, you're creating a character. How are you going to be showing us what Super Saiyan looks like? I have this awesome installment right here called Mr. Popo. I will link is in the description for it. Also for the game itself. So we're gonna go ahead and look at Super Saiyan. We got, well, it does look like Gohan or Goku now. If Goku Super Saiyan. Next up in the hair, we have bald. These are for a human because only humans can go Super Saiyan. Well, if Krillin went Super Saiyan, that's what he'd look like. Just wow, no. Next up, we have this Chrome Age looking like hair, or Future Trunks while he's wearing the Saiyan armor. So let's go ahead and look at this. I say Chrome Age because if you guys have ever played Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi, it looks like the Chrome Age hair. That's what it looks like in Super Saiyan. This game definitely reminds me of Dragon Ball Xenoverse with its character customization, except Dragon Ball Xenoverse's character customization is a lot more dispersed. No. There's a lot more to do in it. I can't think of the word right now. Now here we have this sort of looking like Goku hair. It kind of reminds me of Ash Ketchum from Pokemon. So if he were to go Super Saiyan, this is what he'd look like. Kind of reminds me of Kid Trunks a little bit. Next up in the hair is the afro. So if you have an afro, you're in luck! The Super Saiyan definitely reminds me of, like, Gotenks, when Gotenks went Super Saiyan. So it's Gotenks with sideburns. Alright. Next up in the hair is this hair. Kind of reminds me of, what's it called? Future Gohan. And Super Saiyan, again, reminds me more of that Future Gohan look. If you guys don't know who I'm talking about, or if you've never seen Dragon Ball, one, you shouldn't be playing the game. Totally joking. You guys can play the game if you want. But the Future Gohan I'm talking about is Future Trunks with the jean jacket and the sword during the Cell Saga when he first goes Super Saiyan. Talk about that Gohan. Again, we have this hairstyle, which kind of reminds me of me in the morning. Again, reminds me of that Future Gohan hair look. Next up is this. Can't pin a character on it. But we have that hairstyle, so if you guys got like long in the back and then wings right there. Okay, now the Super Saiyan reminds me a lot of Broly. I don't know why, but I definitely see Broly when I'm looking into that. Next up in the hair, definitely Future Trunks when he's coming out of the, time chamber, where you can train for a year, but in the time of a day. Definitely reminds me of that with his hair straight down. And Super Saiyan. Hair rises up a little bit. Okay then. Next up, we have this Leon-looking hair from like Resident Evil 4. Going Super Saiyan. Doesn't change much. And then we're back at the Gohan hair. So now let's go over to the females. This is the first hair. Kind of reminds me of Bulma back in Dragon Ball Super Saiyan. Looks like that. Okay. Next hairstyle. Again, kind of reminds me of Bulma. Except this one maybe a little more Chi-Chi. In Super Saiyan, hair definitely gets more spikier and everything kind of moves to one side. Next up in the hair, we have this frizzled look, I guess is what you can call it. That's what I'd call it. It looks a bit frizzled. And in Super Saiyan, kind of like the Super Saiyan look for this hairstyle. Next up in the hairstyle, we have this one. Reminds me of, can't pin her name, but, she was, what was her, I can't think of her name, but, she was friends with that, one guy in Dragon Ball when they all got turned into kids. I can't think of her name. Anyway, in Super Saiyan, that is what she looks like. Next up is this one, kind of a short hair. Reminds me of me when I was younger. Super Saiyan. Definitely have that, like, almost like a Gohan look, an adult Gohan look. Because mainly the way he goes back like that. Okay, next up, we have this hairstyle. And in Super Saiyan, looks like this. Okay. We have this hairstyle next. And in Super Saiyan, kind of looks like this. Kind of looks like she just woke up. Next up in the hairstyles, we have this little bit looking like Gohan look, this kind of looking like Teen Gohan. And if we were to go Super Saiyan, same effect as the Gohan look, you get that kind of Goku looking like hair. Next up in the hair, this looks more like that one girl that teamed up with what was his name? In Dragon Ball GT, it's the guy that wishes that Goku was a kid again so he can teach him some lessons. What was his name? And then again, what was her name? But here's the Super Saiyan look, hairstyle. Again, hair just comes up a little bit. Next up, we have this Chi-Chi looking hair. This kind of reminds me of Chi-Chi a little bit. Is that a little bit? Again in Super Saiyan. Looks pretty good. And we're back at the beginning. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. If you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. This is Eon Gen, signing off. But, wait, actually, I'm not signing off yet. Okay, now what you're going to see here is a little, screenshot I took of me while I was watching the video. I originally had a plan to watch the video with you guys and kind of comment as it goes on, but that's going to take too much time. So, by the way, a little bit of a spoiler ahead. I forgot to say that while I was recording the Super Saiyan. I'm recording this a little bit after I had a longer thing planned out, but I deleted it because it didn't look too good. I'm currently... Come on. There we go. I'm currently setting up the Oh, that's what it is. I'm looking at it and I have like this extra file. I'm like, what is that? But it's just a, it's this video that I'm recording right now. And what you're going to see here after, we're going to see is a picture of a character you fight in Xenoverse. Spoilers, again. And so after I saw this, after watching the video, I'm like, do you fight him? Because Xenoverse takes place in age 840, I think. I'm not exactly sure. And Dragon Ball Online takes place in age 1000. Over 260 years after Xenoverse. But what... So that kind of confuses me a little bit, because I'm like... Not to mention, in Xenoverse, again, spoilers, the first Xenoverse, your character defeats this character. So I'm kind of like, what? Interesting. And another thing is, you know, does this mean that we also meet some other characters that are in the first Xenoverse? So take a look at this picture and have it and see it for yourself. Now that you've seen that, start questioning everything about Dragon Ball Online. Play it for yourself. I'll have the link to the game to download, or at least to the website where you can download it. A link to the MediaFire file where you can get Mr. Popo to, you know, go Super Saiyan. A little thing, I don't know if I said this. If you use Mr. Popo, other people will not be able to see that you're in Super Saiyan, but you will. The stats don't change, it's just, you know, you do. So, have a little fun with that. Another thing is, with Mr. Popo, you're allowed to also use Kaioken. If you play as a Namekian, you're allowed to use Super Namekian. And you're also allowed to, if you play as a Majin, you're also allowed to use Pure Majin, I think is what it's called. Thanks, my God. I do recommend. It takes a lot of grinding. I've been playing it for about maybe 4 days now. I'm still pretty new to it, but realizing how much grinding you have to do. I'm used to, like, you know, playing Xenoverse where it takes like maybe 3 battles to get up to, you know, the next level. With Dragon Ball Online, it takes like 2,705 to get up to the next level. I have 2 current characters on it. I have one which is called SSJ Eon Gen, which is my main one. He's a level 7. You know, and I'm looking at other people, you know, level 11, level 27. I looked at this one guy, he was a level 53. And I'm thinking, how long have you been playing? Another thing about it is, what else was... Oh, yeah. You do have to do quests to unlock certain abilities, like Kaioken and Super Saiyan, and to become an adult. So it's nice that Mr. Popo allows you to be Super Saiyan even though you're not an adult. So yeah. And then my other character, his name's Sly Shun. I have him for because I do plan on getting both of the Xenoverses and doing video series on both of them. For my Xenoverse 1, I'm going to create a character. His name's going to be Sly Shun. And I have a picture. I'll upload after this. I'll show a picture of basically what they look like. Sly Shun's supposed to be this really serious character, because if you look at a lot of your Xenoverse 1, he's a very serious character, so that's what Sly Shun's based off of. He does train underneath Vegeta, Goku, and... here, better yet, I'll just pull up a picture of them and, you know, kind of what they look like. I did use a website flash game called Create a Saiyan to make these, so don't judge me.